Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly reading. This is for the 16th to the 23rd of February. I'm going to start off by pulling your charms. This is going to give us a strong indication of what's in your energy field this week. And you have the hand, the tree, the horse, and the heart. Now, Scorpio, with the hand coming through here, and if you look closely, we have the message, handmade. I do think, Scorpio, this week, you're taking matters into your own hands. You're not allowing things just to play out. You're not being passive. You're not sitting back. You're looking at where you are right now, and you're taking control of certain areas of your life. With the tree coming through, I love to see this for you, Scorpio, because I do feel there is this wonderful energy of progression, growth, and expansion around you. So what you're working on, what you're focusing on, I think you're going to see movement and progress, and this is going to be very encouraging for you. It's very auspicious to see the horse coming through, because on the 17th of February, we move out of the year of the snake and we move into the year of the fire horse. So this tells us that you are ready to engage in this fast-moving, fiery energy of action and movement. And with the heart here, my dear Scorpios, I think that this is a week where you're going to feel aligned with what you're doing. You're going to have the strong focus of, I'm aligned to my purpose and I'm committed. I think your heart is very connected to what you are focusing on and what you are bringing into your life. Right, let's move on now to your reading, and we're going to look at what this week is trying to teach you. So let's go ahead now and get all the insights and messages waiting to come through for you. I'm going to start off by looking at the theme of the week, where you're being tested, what you're meant to understand, how to integrate this lesson, how this lesson benefits your future. Scorpio, I'm going to start off over here with the Star and the Ace of Wands, and we're looking at the theme of the week, the overall energetic storyline. And this is wonderful to see, because Scorpio, basically what we are seeing is that this week you are going to be getting either some kind of divine idea or inspiration, or this could be, my dear Scorpios, that something comes in for you that has this essence of, my gosh, this is exactly what I have been waiting for. It is blessed because it's coming through from the hand of God. And what we do see is that it takes you into the star energy, which is all about being blessed, having something you have wanted finally coming into being. And as you can see here, we have this ripple effect in the water. Whatever this is that's coming through for you, Scorpio, I do feel is going to touch one area of your life initially, and then it's going to have this ripple effect that will expand and move through many other areas. This is very connected to our expansion energy with the tree and the fire horse energy. So it's going to happen quickly, and it's going to allow you, Scorpio, to think beyond what you have been experiencing right now. It opens a door for you. Now let us move on and see where you're being tested. What is the trigger or the repeating pattern? Now, Scorpio, what I'm seeing for you is actually a trigger. And the trigger that's coming through for you this week is the Tower. So I see something happening this week, Scorpio, that's going to unnerve you or shake you up in some way. Now, this is not necessarily a negative energy, but it is going to be a big jolt to your system. Now, this could be that you hear something. This could be that you realize something. It could be connected to this Ace of Wands coming in. So it could be that out of the blue, your significant other comes in and says, Scorpio, I've been thinking, time for us to pack our bags and travel the world and work remotely. And you have never even discussed this before. So this could be the kind of Tower moment we are seeing. This could be, Scorpio, that your boss comes in and says, Scorpio, we are expanding the company. I would like you to relocate to a completely different area or state or country even and head up this new department. Once again, it has this shock element, but I feel for most of you, it's actually a really good shock. But what it does do, it triggers you, Scorpio, into 8 of Wands. And this tells me it gets you going, it gets you moving, you're not lingering, you're not doubting. With 8 of Wands here, I think things are going to happen incredibly quickly for you. And what I'm seeing is that there is no hesitation on your part. You identify immediately with this. You see it for what it is. And this 8 of Wands is our fire horse energy. You know it's going to be exciting. You know it's going to be somewhat of an adventure or new journey for you. And you're all in. And as you commit to it, so my dear Scorpio, we see that things are going to progress very quickly for you. Now let us see what you're meant to understand this week. What's the core lesson? And with 7 of Wands here, the core lesson that you need to take on board is that even when things happen out of the blue and suddenly, as long as they are aligned with where you see yourself, Scorpio, with what you want to bring into your life, it's okay then to move with them. Sometimes, Scorpio, things align for us, and we enter into a period where things happen one after the other, and there's no hurdles, and there's no obstacles, and if there are, they're very small, and you're able to overcome them quite quickly. When you find yourself in the energy of flow, trust that it's meant for you. Trust that this is the universe's way of saying, Scorpio, you're on track now. Go with it, flow with it. Don't fight it. Embrace it. It's part of your journey. Now let us see how you should integrate this lesson. And we're looking at a practical or emotional action. Now here, Scorpio, we are seeing your second ace. So once we see 2 aces coming through, we know that this week has a very upgraded energy to it. You are being pushed, my dear Scorpios, to elevate in some way, to take your existing life to the next step. There's a push here, a burst of growth, which we saw initially. And remember, this is all in your hands. It's up to you to identify it and to recognize it and to commit to it. Just because it's happening quickly and it's flowing doesn't mean it's wrong. This is when you're in the flow. This is not a time to start second guessing and worrying about things. You have been given a divine new opportunity, as we saw earlier, to walk down a new road. I do think that what we are seeing here is something you're meant to do, Scorpio. Whether it's a new relationship, moving to a new area, whether it's starting something new in your life, learning a new sport or hobby, or starting a new relationship, or taking your relationship to the next level. This is your new road. For many of you, it is going to be quite shocking initially, but Scorpio, once the dust has settled, you will see that things are going to pan out quite wonderfully and smoothly for you. Finally, let us see how the lesson benefits your future. What is the long-term payoff? Scorpio, we see you presenting at the end of the week as the Knight of Pentacles. So what we see is that you accept the pentacle that is being given to you by the hand of God. You recognize this is a new beginning for you. You are looking towards your future filled with a lot of anticipation. Where is this taking you? What's going to be coming your way? But with Knight of Pentacles energy, we see, my dear Scorpios, that you are grounded, you're logical, you're practical, you hold in your hand the potential to do something that is of great importance and meaning to you. I also see with Three of Pentacles that there are going to be new people coming into your life. And not just new people, Scorpio, people that you connect to in a meaningful way. Whether this is new colleagues, new friends, new employees, it doesn't matter. There are new people coming in, people who you feel good with when you are around them. People you feel as though, wow, they get me and I get them. There's a wonderful sense of belonging and connectivity. Scorpio, what we are seeing here is not random. It is a message that is meant to reach you at this time. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.